Hello students, welcome to Math Center Web Coaching. In today's session, we are going to see the examples, how to solve the examples of the double integration. In our last session, we have studied the introductory part of the double integration, right? In that, we have seen what is double integration, how we denote double integration, okay? Then what is the inner integral, what is outer integral, and the limits of the inner integral plays very important role when we are going to solve the double integration problems. Okay, now in this session we are going to see some examples. Okay, so let's get started. So let's start with the first example. Integration from 1 to 2, integration from 0 to x, 1 upon x square plus y square dx dy. Now this is the example of double integration. Okay, and we are going to evaluate this. Now as you can see here, limits of the inner integrals are 0 to x. Okay, and in last session as we have studied that if the limits of the inner integrals are in terms of x, okay, are in terms of x, then first we are going to integrate with respect to y, and then we are going to integrate with respect to x. Okay, so what is the order of this example? The order of this example is, first we are going to integrate with respect to y and then with respect to x. Okay, now let's start. Let I is equal to our given integral, double integration rather, 1 to 2 outer integral limits, 0 to x inner integral limits, 1 upon x square plus y square dx and dy, right? So this is our given example. Now next, now as we have discussed, we are going to integrate with respect to y first, right? Why? Because the limits of the inner integrals are in terms of x. Okay, so just I'm going to write it, integrating with respect to y first, and at the same time we are going to keep or treat x as a constant, right? This you should remember. When we are going to integrate with respect to y, at the same time, we have to consider x as a constant and vice versa. Means if you are going to integrate with respect to x, at the same time you are going to treat y as a constant, right? So let's start. Next example, next step, integration, outer limits as it is 1 to 2. Next, now as I'm going to integrate with respect to y first, let me put bracket here, okay, so that it will make easy to understand you. Okay, now with respect to y we are going to integrate and then dx, right? So I have put bracket over here. With respect to y I am going to integrate. Okay, now next step, which is equal to outer integration 1 to 2 as it is, bracket. Now we are going to integrate this bracket. Now, which formula we are going to use here? In 11th or 12th standard, might be, you must have studied about this formula. Integration 1 upon a square plus y square dy. Okay. Now, what is the integration of this formula? As we have studied in 11th or 12th standard, this is 1 upon a into tan inverse of y by a. Right? Now, the same formula we are going to apply here for this bracket, right? Why? Because as we have mentioned here that x is constant, right? So by this formula a is our constant, right? Now just we are going to replace this a by x, right? And then you will get the integration of that bracketed quantity. So what is that? 1 upon x as it is into tan inverse of y by x, right? And limits, I'm going to write here limits 0 to x and this dx as it is, right? And here don't forget to write this dx, right? Because still we are not integrate with respect to x. Okay, now next step, outer integration remains as it is. Now in this step we are going to put the limits. Okay, now in place of y we are going to substitute limits, upper limit x minus lower limit, right? In place of y, we are going to substitute. Why? Because we are integrating with respect to y, right? Now 1 upon x as it is. Actually, this is the constant, so you can write that 1 upon x out of this bracket, right? Then tan inverse of, I substitute upper limit, that is x in place of y here, right? This x as it is minus the lower limit. So lower limit is 0 upon x, right? Dx. Now next step. Now outer limit again remains as it is, 1 to 2. This constant 1 upon x as it is. Now we are going to solve this. Sorry. We are going to solve this. Now x get cancelled and this will become tan inverse of 1 minus tan inverse of 0 by x. That means 0. Okay. Dx. Next step will be outer limit remains as it is still. Then 1 upon x constant as it is. Now tan inverse of 1. So what is the value of tan inverse of 1? Tan inverse of 1 is always equal to pi by 4, right? Minus tan inverse of 0 is 0. And this dx as it is, okay? So don't forget to write dx. Integration 1 to 2. Outer limit still remains as it is, okay? Then 1 upon x as it is. Now pi by 4 minus 0. That means this is pi by 4. And this dx as it is. Now pi by 4 is a constant term, right? So we can take this pi by 4 out of this integral sign. So we can take that or right here. Okay. So I have taken that pi by 4 outside the integral. So outer limit 1 to 2 as it is. This is 1 upon x and this is dx, which is equal to. Now next step. Now pi by 4 constant remains as it is. Now we are going to integrate this term, right? Now 1 upon x. What is the integration of 1 upon x? Log x, right? So 1 to 2 outer limits. Now we are going to substitute the limits in place of x. So what is outer limit? Sorry, upper limit. Upper limit is 2. Lower limit is 1. So upper limit minus lower limit. So log 2 minus log 1. Upper limit minus lower limit, that is log 2 minus log 1. Now which is equal to this pi by 4 constant remains as it is. Log 2 as it is minus, so what is the value of log 1? So log 1 is always equal to 0. So the last answer is pi by 4 into log 2. Okay, so this is my answer. So when you are going to solve such examples, first step you should observe the limits of the inner integrals. If the limits of the inner integrals are in terms of x, then our order is first we are going to integrate with respect to y and then with respect to x, right? Then next example. So what is my next example? Okay, as you can see here, so now the second example is integration from 1 to 2, integration from 1 to 3, x y square dx dy. Okay. Now, what should be our first step? Our first step should be we have to observe the limits of the inner integral. Okay. Now, what is the limits? What are the limits of the inner integral? 1 to 3. That means the limits are constant. Okay. So in last session, as we have discussed that if the limits of the inner integrals are in terms of constant, then we can integrate with respect to x first or with respect to y, right? So in this case or in this example, we are going to integrate first with respect to x and then with respect to y. Okay. So let's start. Let I is equal to integration 1 to 2, integration 1 to 3, x y square dx dy. Okay. Now, in this example, first, as we have discussed that we are going to integrate with respect to x, right? So, just we are going to write that integrate with respect to x first, and at the same time, we are going to keep or treat y as a constant. Okay. So, just a sec. Okay. Now, next. we are going to just put the bracket, okay, so that integration 1 to 3 x y square dx, okay, as we are going to integrate with respect to x, and out of this bracket we are going to write dy, okay. Now next step, just we have to integrate this bracket quantity, okay, this bracket. Now integrate that. So x into y square with respect to dx. Now, as we have written here that this y is a constant, right? So you can tick that y outside this bracket. This is y square because y is constant. So integration of x now. Just to say. Now integration of 1 to 3 x dx. This will only remain in bracket, right? Now next step, outer limit remains as it is. This y square, as this is constant, we have written that y square outside this bracket, right? Now we are going to integrate this x dx. So what is the integration of x? X square by 2, right? Now put the limits 1 to 3 and this dy as it is. Don't forget to write this dy, okay? Integration 1 to 2, outer limits as it is, y square as it is as a constant, right? Now substitute the limits, upper limit minus lower limit. So what is the upper limit? 3. In place of x we are going to substitute, right? So 3 square is 9 minus 2 minus lower limit 1, again substitute in place of x. So 1 by 2 with respect to dy, this remains as it is, okay. Now next step will be 1 to 2, outer limits as it is, this y square as it is, and 9 minus 1 base same, so 8 by 2, so 8 by 2 is 4, right, with dy. Now next step, as 4 is a constant, so you can take this 4 or you can write this 4 outside the integration sign, right? So 4 1 to 2 y square with respect to dy, and now we are going to integrate with respect to y, okay. So 4 as it is, what is the integration of y square? Y cube by 3, right? And this is limits from 1 to 2, sorry, 1 to 2. Next 4 as it is. Now put the limits, upper limit minus lower limit. Upper limit is 2, lower limit is 1. So lower upper limit 2, in place of y we are going to substitute, right? So 2 cube, that is 8 by 3 minus 1 cube, 1 by 3 equal to 4. Next, base same, 8 minus 1, that is 7. So 7 by 3, and the last answer is 28 by 3, right? So this is our answer, final answer, okay? So I hope you can understand these examples. So that's it. In our next session, we are going to see change the order of the double integration. Thank you.